People say, tell me from the Quran where it talks about girlfriends and boyfriends. Give me the exact words. But for those people who want exactly a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship, I'll tell you where it's in the Quran today. Surah Al-Ma'idah, the 5th chapter, verse number 5. The Quran says, Quran 6:2. Women who don't take boyfriends. That's the loose translation. So there it is from the Quran given to you now, that the Quran is in, like what the opposite is mentioned as well. Men who don't women as their girlfriends, as we mentioned inside the Quran as well, when this is a common trend in this society because they make us feel abnormal. Allah has made marriage very easy so that no one has an excuse to say, I committed adultery. It's one of the kabair. It's one of the major sins. It removes the nur from the face of an individual, and it removes the happiness and contentment from the life of an individual, and it takes away the chances of you going into paradise with ease. Manhood isn't to fornicate and commit adultery. Manhood is to restrain yourself and control yourself. That's real manhood in the Sharia. And they don't commit zina, they don't have boyfriends and girlfriends. He says they don't have secret relationships. Why did he mention that? Because for some people it's always there. He's a good-looking young guy. He walks around in the mall and the girl looks at him and goes, and he's like, oh, this is easy. Nobody's watching. He stops himself. It's hard. Would you stop yourself? Real man is the one who takes care of his affairs, takes care of his house, takes care of his family. When real man, you find that the Quran preaches about that. Men are more dominant upon women because the word qawwama means to take care of the house. My man can't even wake up in the morning. You think he's a man. My man can't even work for a day's living, lives off the dough, lives off the government. And then you think that he's a man. So these people are trying to promote in our society, and Muslims as well, they're not. There's no harm. There's love before marriage. The Sharia talks about love after marriage. How can a Muslim commit zina? How can they do that? Yuda'af lal adhab yawma al-qiyamah. The punishment will be doubled for those people. Now Allah says, these kabair, these three things, shirk, adultery, illegitimate relations, these three things, if a Muslim does it, anybody else does it, they will get punished. A Muslim does it, I'll punish him double. He knew it and he still did it. And he will remain in that punishment humiliated. But you need to seek forgiveness no matter what you've done. You know what Allah says? If they do not continue in their bad ways, which means if they've turned and they've changed their lives, and they know that they have actually turned for the sake of Allah, they don't knowingly go back and commit the sin. Allah says for them is forgiveness and paradise.